What is going on, FA Nation? Jon Impemba here with James Grande. Welcome into the Fantasy Alarm MLB DFS Playbook Preview Show. We got day baseball here on Wednesday, 6 games starting at 12:35 p.m. Eastern Time. We will have a live show tonight at 5 to cover the 5-game DraftKings main slate, so make sure you guys also tune into that. But the Playbook and the preview show will be covering that early slate here today. Carlos Rodon, Rangers, Suarez, Joe Ryan are your top 3 price starting pitchers in the 9K tier. No 10K pitchers. No course field, which is nice, so we don't have to worry about that with this main slate here, Grande. Weather looks pretty good. I guess we'll have to see if the wind is blowing in or out in Chicago.
Yep.
Probably be really the only thing to watch for here. Hopefully for a clean day of baseball, man.
Yeah, it looks like a good day of baseball. A lot of quality pitching on this slate. A lot of fun matchups. So, yeah, I'm excited.
Carlos Rodon's 96. He gets Texas. We highlighted Max Fried as someone that could find themselves in a favorable situation against this Rangers lineup. Really struggled in the first inning.
Second inning.
And then settled down and looked really good after that.
Mowed him down. Seven Ks, had one bad inning.
High hopes for Carlos Rodon in the same spot here. Rangers Suarez gets Baltimore, another team that has largely struggled against left-handed pitching this season. $9,400 for him. Then you get Joe Ryan. We'll see if he's checked in or out now that he never got traded. $9,200. Tough divisional matchup against Detroit. Top 2 guys interchangeable for you, or do you lean one way or the other?
Yeah, I think they both look great. Rodon has hit a little bit of a skid lately. A lot of pitches, a lot of walks, and he's talked about it. He needs to be better because he needs to get deeper into games. The strikeouts haven't gone anywhere, but that's been Carlos Rodon all year, right? He's missed a lot of bats, so I like him. He just needs to throw more strikes. And then, Suarez has also, even the Phillies have talked about it, where they want to be more cautious, and then they throw him for 100 pitches plus, and 2 of the 3 starts out of the break. So it's like, what do you want, dude? It's like, do you want to be cautious with him? You've even openly spoke about how he struggles at this time every year. So, but it's a great matchup against Baltimore, and they traded away some of their pieces that hit lefties. Ramon Urias and Ramon Laureano both traded. So yeah. Some of the guys they even have against lefties are no longer there. So, I think Rodon and Suarez both look good. I'm good with getting Joe Ryan. He's just a really good pitcher, dude. Mm-hmm. Detroit has obviously been a little better lately. Not the case on the Tuesday slate, but Joe Ryan's just very good. So I'd be pretty much good with any of the 3 top names. You are correct, though. Like, Rodon, Suarez are 1A, 1B. Ryan's like a safe 3rd, but I'm good with getting to any of them.
Robbie Ray, 89. David Peterson, 85. Jack Flaherty, 84. Andrew Abbott, 82 in the 8K tier. Pittsburgh against lefties last 30 days, just a 211 average, 290 WOBA. 145 ISOs, kind of middling, only a 22% strikeout rate, so not among the 16th in strikeout rate there. Robbie Ray, though, coming off a strong start against the Mets. $8,900. Do you think there's just a lot of ownership on this play today?
Yes. Nothing else. He is going to be highly owned, period.
Yeah, I kind of agree with you. David Peterson, lefty versus Cleveland, a play that we have ridden. Again, recent numbers, though, only a 20% strikeout rate, a 185 ISO, a 330 WOBA. You've been a big fan of Peterson this season. Are you willing to chance him here against the Guardians?
Really good real life pitcher, really good seasonal fantasy pitcher.
We're playing DFS.
We're playing DFS. I mean, he has 5 straight quality starts, right? You would think,
but on FanDuel.
Wow, yeah, FanDuel. You're like, wow, 5 straight quality starts, sub 3 ERA, lots of win equity. He only has 1 game over 20 fantasy points over this stretch, right? Like, again, if he gets you that Baltimore start, you're good with it.
Yep.
if any of those other starts really result in a win, he only has 2 wins in this span. Like if the Cincinnati start is a win, right? You now have 22 fantasy points. So like he's fine. It's but like where I would say it's like I could play David Peterson at 85 or the guy right under him with infinitely more strikeout appeal in Jack Flaherty.
Yeah.
Now
Um,
the pivot is clearly Peterson because Minnesota
Sure.
is what they're gonna Flaherty. The most shocking combination, in my opinion, is just gonna be Flaherty Ray. That's gonna be
Okay.
where everyone lives. That's my guess.
Last 30 days, Minnesota fifth highest strikeout rate versus right-handed pitching, around 24%. They do rock a 175 ISO and a 320 WOBA. 239 batting average is kind of middling for that group. Obviously, their lineup didn't really take a major hit. Like they lost Bader, they lost Willie Castro, but they still have a lot of their lefties. They got Keyshaw back. Is Buxton in their lineup yet, or is he still?
No, he's still in the.
So, Flaherty.
But that's the main thing, right? Like they don't have Byron Buxton.
Sure.
Now they did get Byron Keyshaw back, but they didn't get. They don't have.
Babe Keyshaw's back in their lineup, so that
Babe Keyshaw is definitely he's all the way back.
Littell shut down Chicago. You have Abbott as a lefty. Obviously, we know a lot of the Chicago's top hitters do hit from the left side, outside of Seiya. $8,200 is a guy that was priced up over 9 for a lot of this year. Any concerns here? I mean, the numbers have been fantastic. Is this a case of you're getting him cheaper because he's facing the Cubs? Like, what are your thoughts?
That's my opinion would probably be that. He's had like randomly weird pricing this year, right?
Yeah. He's dominated Chicago. 2 starts, 12 innings, just 1 earned, 10 strikeouts.
Yeah, he just needs to throw strikes. The walks have hurt lately. 8 walks in his last 2 starts. No, like 1 strike. The strikeouts have been very
one strikeout versus Atlanta. What?
Yeah, 1 strikeout against Atlanta, and that was that crazy 8-8 game. Remember you bet it live. We were on a call, and you were like, you bet the over what, like 15.5 or whatever it was. And
I had someone homered for me in that game.
They got it over in that inning.
Yeah, and that
them by themselves
8 runs.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, Abbott 8,200 always depends on the wind. I think he's definitely behind Flaherty in terms of if you're prioritizing this pitchers in this tier, he's probably, maybe you give him the edge against Peterson because he's cheaper, but I would say overall Peterson has the easier matchup.
Trevor Rogers gets Philadelphia. I know
he's so good. What the hell?
Good. Are you willing to run him against the Phillies?
I don't know. Maybe.
He's beating up the Cubs,
it's
Rockies, Tampa Bay, Miami, Atlanta.
I mean, the Rockies we talked about, good against lefties. The Cubs are the Cubs, and
it makes the Stowers trade look better at least.
There's any, so like at least he is alive, because like Stowers is a I almost cursed it. That's how much of a stud he's been. He just told me to curse, but
I mean, guy's got a 1.4 ERA at a 0.75 WHIP.
Yeah,
if he comes out and this is unsustainable, but if he comes out and actually ends up being like a good pitcher rest of the way, and next year, like, people will look better on the Stowers trade than earlier this season when this guy was rehabbing and in AAA, and Stowers is an all-star, right? So
for sure. Yep.
But you have to answer my question: would you pitch him against Philadelphia here?
It's a good price. It's a really good price.
Lefty. Maybe. Schwarber and Harper are both lefties. So
Schwarber's been elite against.
I mean, he's an MVP. People are talking like how Ohtani is like a shoe-in MVP, and it's like, well, I mean, if Philly wins the NL East and Schwarber has 50 homers,
55,
definitely a conversation to have, right? Like,
I'm not. He might go. Is 55 on the? He has 40. It's 50. Like I would never put any like home run number past that guy.
No, I agree. 10 in 2 months. That's way doable.
Way doable. Yeah, I mean Rogers is a GPP play.
Okay,
for sure.
Another GPP guy that we've played a lot of with varying levels of success is Gavin Williams. He gets the Mets in the spot.
He's been really good lately. Really, really good.
Varying levels of success.
No, I know. I'm just saying, like, specifically, he has turned it up.
Yeah.
Strikeouts have been pretty good other than that Kansas City start, but we know how the strikeouts go against Kansas City.
What, top 25 prospect in baseball? Top 30?
Very highly coveted prospect, yes.
I'll see where he actually ended up finishing out as. I want to say he was pretty high. 20, number 20 overall. So, yeah, 20 overall, first round pick in 2021. Leiter, Horton, Heaney rounds out the group. I don't know how Andrew Heaney is still in this rotation.
Yeah. What I would say is San Francisco is horrible against lefties, but again, their offense is coming alive a little bit, so maybe that's something.
27% strike rate, 220 average, 110
horrible
isolated power, 265 WOBA versus left-handed pitching. Kid Horton's been a little bit better lately here.
Just the pitches. They have been out front and said that they're going to like limit him moving forward. So it's impossible to know when.
Sure.
And like what. Sorry, I just cannot believe the Yankees put Devin Williams back in a baseball game.
Yeah, I see that there's men on base. And he walked Jock Peterson because he's obviously afraid of him from last night. So
Dominguez kind of I shouldn't say he dropped it.
Well, he's about to load the bases here. So, anyways, catcher.
I am
catcher. Ben Rice. Speaking of Yankees, here we'll see if he's in the lineup or not. He does get Leiter. We've talked a lot about Jack Leiter and sort of his broken splits. Like the strikeout numbers have been good. He's still walking way too many guys, but he's not paying for it yet. He's not really getting hammered. But it feels like you want to say he's due, but like the Yankees kind of suck right now. So
it's not, you don't need to, there's no sugarcoating needed, John. We know. We are not, the team is not good.
But you've highlighted that their offense has been good. Now they ran into
Nathan Eovaldi.
Nathan Eovaldi might be on steroids. I'll just call out it. But,
that is crazy.
I don't know. Eight innings of one. I mean, he's gonna throw a complete game. He's only 98 pitches. Do you just send him back out? I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean they have and the Rangers have bases loaded, so you're in theory potentially going into the ninth with the lead.
Dominguez end of the inning, so you have 8-9-1 to come up. Like, why not just throw?
If anyone gets on, you just take him out. But
yeah, you have a guy warming, but otherwise, like 8 innings of one hit baseball, 6 strikeouts for Nathan Eovaldi. Dude is machine. So they ran into that, but Jack Leiter is not Nathan Eovaldi.
No,
they hope maybe at some point, but the walks are really bad. So, I don't know. This would just solely be a spite play against the Yankees if you play Jack Leiter here. So,
I mean, he's obviously been good.
Yeah, dude, was he number 2 overall pick, something like that? Like
his results have been good. Right? I mean, the strikeouts have been there.
Yeah.
The innings are up and down, and that's probably the one thing that bites him. I mean, he doesn't throw a lot of strikes, and
the walks kill him.
That's a problem. But if you get 16 fantasy points from a 6, that's the difference between like why we're wishy-washy on David Peterson at 85. But Jack Leiter at 69. If you get 16 fantasy points from both of them, you win if you play Jack Leiter. So
yeah,
I mean, I'm okay within tournaments. It's obviously risky because the Yankees offense can be good. It has been good. They lead Major League Baseball in home runs and batting average. So despite the struggles and the losses, hasn't necessarily been the offense's fault. We widely documented the bullpen can't get outs. And like, look where we are again, right? Tonight. So It's a risky play, but and I don't think he's like in your top 3 players or pitchers, and probably not even your top 5, but he's in your player pool for tournaments for sure.
Okay. So Ben Rice is there at 45. You have Adley, Real Muto, Kelly. I mean, again, some really tough matchups for them. Is there a catcher spot you're comfortable playing here? Do we just punt Fry versus Peterson and hope that comes through for us again?
Probably. I'm okay Carson Kelly, but that's because Carson Kelly's good against lefties. I'm okay with Jeffers because Jeffers has been good, and like Flaherty's been better, but also Flaherty has a home run problem, so you could play Jeffers. Stevenson has been pretty good lately, a couple of home runs lately, a couple RBIs. I'm okay with it. I don't hate your David Fry play just against the lefty. Makes a lot of sense. So I think there's like a bunch of like guys you can go to. There's nothing definitive that you can. I mean, Patrick Bailey. I know this is a guy that you and I like always punt with. He's $2,100. He's once again. We've said it. He's been fine-ish for a punt catcher, and he gets Andrew Heaney. The quote you said about Andrew Heaney was, "I can't believe this guy is still pitching or in the rotation."
5 RBIs over his last 3 games for a $2,100 catcher.
$2,100 catcher. If that's the bar, if we're looking for any type of like positivity at the or any production there, like that's where I'm going probably to punt.
Okay. First base, again, a lot of top end talent here. Got a favorite of the group.
It's actually not the best for anybody.
Matchup wise, it's all lefties, right? So like,
yeah, Bush might not even be in the lineup, or he's batting like 9th. I guess Devers. Would it be Devers just be given how bad Heaney's been? And actually, sure. I think Heaney has been, and I'm sure it's now not like just reverse splits. I'm sure it's just splits. he's just
and
bad.
Then you get into the Pittsburgh bullpen.
So and then you get into the Pittsburgh bullpen, and we watched what Dennis Santana did the other day against
give like 8 runs.
He did give up a lot of runs. So lefties against Heaney this year, John. Okay. 296 ISO.
That's not good.
277 expected ISO, also not good. 388 WOBA, 407 expected WOBA. His fastball is the most thrown pitch to lefties. Lefties have a 455 ISO. You ever want to bet a Rafael Devers home run off a lefty? It's coming in this spot against Andrew Heaney, who is throwing a 90-mile-an-hour fastball more than any other pitch to lefties. And they have a 455 ISO against it. So 455 is really bad.
Yeah, Devers is as bad as he has kind of been himself. I think that feels like the play. Mid-range for us here?
Clemens, I wouldn't say anyone like mid-range. Steer is obviously
sure
like having up and down moments. Clemens hit 4th on Tuesday. He's been really good. Carlos Santana, Kobe Mayo will be in the lineup. You can play David Fry here. So all those plays are fine.
How about Rowdy Tellez? Would you play him versus Rodon?
I would curse you, but we're on air. I would curse you, but it's
anyways.
It's really not funny. It's really not funny.
Second base. Jazz Chisholm is $5,100. Jordan Westburg, Jackson Holiday, Marcus Semien are your 4K and above above plays here. I would play Jazz versus Leiter again. I don't think Leiter's anything special here. Got Westbrook and Holiday versus lefties. Semien versus Rodon. None of this again feels great. It's kind of a bad short slate, maybe because there's too many good pitchers up at top that we're just running into some bad spots here.
I think that's the case. There's a lot of good pitchers. I mean, like Jazz and Westberg's been really good lately. He'll lead off, so you could play either of them. But yeah, there's not a lot to like. You just play Luke Keyshaw at 2,800 and you move on.
I was gonna say, yeah, I mean, our guy Keyshaw is down here at $2,800. So homer right away. We know he's got speed. Man,
he got thrown out. He tried to after his RBI single, he got thrown out.
Third base, Jose Ramirez, 62. You got Westberg here. Novelli's 44. Chapman versus Heaney. That feels good at 43. A little Heaney, little Devers Chapman stack.
Yeah, I'm good with it.
McMahon's 34 against Leiter here. Royce Lewis is 32. Would you play any Detroit against Joe Ryan?
Yeah, I wouldn't stack against him, but I'd be okay playing bits and pieces. Matt Shaw homered. Play Matt Shaw.
Yeah, Shaw. Abbott 3K. Mauricio's 3K. Edmundo versus the lefties 28.
Edmundo against the lefties is 28. It's good play.
Yep. That's probably it until we get some lineups. Shortstop. Ellie, Turner, Lindor, Gunnar, and is your top 4 over 5K. Got a really good Seager price at 45, even lefty there.
Yeah, Ellie in a good spot. I like Trey Turner against lefties. You could play Lindor. Adames is continuously homered. Like he hasn't really stopped. That's been his thing. He's hit a bunch of home runs, and we've talked about it. Adames on the road, he's been great away from San Francisco. 12 bombs, 12 of his 18, but he just keeps homering. So I think the Giants.
The power has definitely been there, which is good.
I think the Giants look for a bad offense. They look pretty good in this spot. Dansby at 39 looks good as well. He's good against lefties.
Yep, agreed. That's probably it. Arias is 25.
Yeah, he had another RBI on
Outfield. Again, Schwarber versus Rogers. I'm not really afraid of Schwarber versus anybody. You do have Aaron Judge here at 62. Tucker, O'Neal Cruz is lefty. Soto versus Williams, 58. PCA is lefty. You got Bellinger and Riley Green rounding out the 5K range.
Schwarber, you could definitely play. They said TBD on if Judge plays second day in a row. They don't know how the arm's going to respond, obviously. So we'll see if he plays. But if he's in the lineup, you can obviously play him. Yeah, Bellinger's been great. Riley Green is very good. Seiya gets a lefty. If Judge doesn't play, Stanton's hit 6 home runs his last 12 games, so you probably see Big G homer again. Happ hit second on Tuesday. Do you see him hit second against a lefty? It's possible.
Sure.
Castellanos, 41. Ramos, 41. Ramos has been good lately. Bunch of multi-hit games in a row. Just hasn't homered in I don't know when.
Sure. Grisham's 39. Wyatt Langford's 37 there. Tommy Pham, it's Robbie Ray, but he has historically hit lefty as well.
Yeah. Carpenter at 37 seems so cheap, dude.
I know.
He's been so good since coming back from the IL.
Can this guy just stay healthy for a season? He might hit 30 bombs, right?
Yeah, for sure. For sure. I mean, he's at 19. He might still hit 30 bombs.
Still might hit 30. That's true. Still might hit 30. Willie Castro versus the lefty. We talked about it a second, but Abbott's there at 35. Said Moles 34. Wallner, Larnach 35. Willie B 31 against Horton.
Yeah.
No,
Schumann lefty.
Martinez is 3K.
Martinez 3K. Gerard Encarnacion homered on. I don't know why I always play this. They always hit him like in the middle of their lineup. I'm like, oh, maybe it's gonna. It's like Aaron Boone using Devin Williams. It's like maybe he's gonna be pitch good tomorrow. It's like no, Aaron, he's not. It's like, and I'm gonna look at Gerard Encarnacion.
You know why you play Gerard Encarnacion, right? Because he's 6'5", 250.
Yeah, and they hit him fifth. It's like they're gonna put him hitting fifth, and I'm gonna be like, damn it, I'm gonna have to play 20. And he's gonna strike out 3 times, and I'm gonna be like, right, I've done that for 2 straight years.
Yeah, but you know what? The Rangers kept on playing Jock Peterson, and look what happened tonight. Just multi-hit game. Let's see. Anything else down here? Probably not. Nope. All right. We'll get some lineups during the day. Maybe something pops here. Pitching. Where did we have a set? I think Ryan and Flaherty, you said you thought would be the top 2?
Yeah, Ray and Flaherty.
Yeah, Ray and Flaherty, rather. Okay. 4K. What kind of Keyshaw second base?
Well, we're playing Flaherty. We're not playing Keyshaw.
Well, let's get off Flaherty then so we can play Keyshaw because we need that value.
There's good Rodon's good.
I'll ride Rodon. I'll ride that. Catcher. Fry. Let's get the punt there. $4,300. Let's build.
Sorry.
No, that's fine.
Trying to think of what is definitively what
beating Devers and Chapman, right?
Yeah, Devers and Chapman. I was actually going to go say Adames. That was where I was going next.
Okay, so okay. We'll do this. We'll leave you the outfield. $4,100. Build your outfield. Ray, Rodon, Fry, Devers, Keyshaw, Chapman, Adames. 3 outfielders to go. The full lineup will be in that Discord. Appreciate you guys tuning in again. We'll be live at 5 for the PM slate, so get yourself there. We'll have the playbook for the early slate. If you have any questions for the early slate, you can get them in that Discord as well. Grande and I will see you later.